Welcome to CC Rock. I am Metal Matt. I am here in Walnut Creek at my AT&T Broadband studio, kicking back, waiting for you guys to turn on the tube and say, hey, I want my CC Rock, baby. Well, you know what? We've got your CC Rock for you. With the best radio station in the Bay Area. Sorry, KSJO. The best I can do for you right now. 107.7 The Bone is just a little bit hotter, I must say. Definitely bringing back that classic rock feel, which I've been missing on radio for a long time. They had Bone Bash 2 with Tesla, Great White, and Ted Nugent. I'll put him somewhere on the list back over there. He didn't give us any time today, so Ted Nugent over there next to KSJO. But Great White and Tesla did. Great White, a great interview with Michael Lardy. We'll meet the new guitarist from Great White. Plus, you will meet the Bone Babes. That's right, on CC Rock. Plus lots of cool fans from the concert. So sit back and relax and enjoy CC Rock, baby. Great White style. Welcome back to CC Rock. We are here at Bone Bash 2, backstage, that's right, Great America, Paramount's Great America, with Michael Lardy and Ty Longley from the Great White Sharks. This Great White, hey.
It's kind of close to San Jose, so what are you going to do? San Jose Sharks, Great White Sharks, it's kind of a shark thing. And we're even sitting behind us, you can't see it obviously, but there's a roller coaster that people stand up in. It's got shark heads on top, so it's just kind of a shark day, you know?
Yeah, well, as long as we don't get eaten, and I don't really swim in the water around here that much anyhow. I did in LA though when I was younger, and I know you guys are the big LA type scene. I mean, you guys came from LA, Jack, yourself. I mean, even most of the band members have been recruited from LA. You're right now, I mean, in the middle of this, kind of like, I don't know, you did some shows in Texas with Vince Neil, right? How did that go?
It went pretty well. For us, we were kind of like the square peg in the group of round holes. I mean, you had Poison, Warrant, Enough's Enough, which is a great band. You had Bullet Boys, Quiet Riot, and Vince Neil.
Hair Boys.
Yeah, so it's like Great White being a blues rock, stubble on the chin kind of band in this group of things, but it was cool for us to do it. I mean, and these guys being so new with us, with Derek and Chris and Ty, they have never really played with us in front of that many people before, so it was a trip for them.
Well, you talk about the new guys in town. I mean, we did the show with you a couple years ago at the Edge with Dawkins, and you guys were basically like a co-headline situation. And I remember on stage, I wouldn't say it was like animosity, but I'd say, Jack was a little unhappy with guitars, working on Mark Cannell's side. He has a problem with guitars for rock. Oh, God, what song? Rock On. Was it? Rock Me, baby. Gee, that's what happens when you do 3 shows in 4 days. Now, bullets are cold, Eddie Money, and here we go, Great White. But it seemed like there was a little bit of a turmoil going on with guitars. I don't know if that's the actual exact reason for anything that's happened and why Mark Kendall is not here today and Ty is here today. But I mean, is it more of a Mark wanted his own thing, or what's your feeling?
That's what it comes down to. It's like, the world that we live in, musicians especially, it's so transitory, and it's like, we change girlfriends like every 2 years, so I mean,
2 years? Wow. You just dropped one off at the taxi, right?
But I mean, the whole concept of being in a band for 17, 18 years, that's a long time. I mean, even Aerosmith broke up for a little while, after a 15-year stint. So it's one of those kind of things that, it's not about disillusionment or anything. It's just about you grow and you move in a different direction. And our motto has always been, if you're not happy in Great White, please go be happy somewhere else, because the bottom line is you have to be connected with your soul and be a happy person.
No matter what you do, you should be happy. Like doing CC Rock, I wouldn't do this if I wasn't happy.
Of course.
Now, you talk about being happy. I know the fact that, Ty is involved now, and you talk about Aerosmith. I mean, I love Jimmy Crespo when he was in the band. They did the one album, The Lightning Strikes. I mean, and obviously on stage you had a great appearance. I mean, great sound. What is it like being in Great White?
It's a dream come true, man. It's like I was a fan number one of the band. And I just been working hard on my music since I was a kid, a teenager. To come out to LA just for the sole purpose to hook up with a good band, something I felt I deserved after playing, shithole clubs and cover bands for the last 10 years. I mean, I really just always put my heart and soul into every note I played, no matter where it was in the shithole clubs. And it's a dream come true. It's cool. I'm playing with some of my favorite guys, and it's what can I say? It's everything I could imagine. It's great.
Is it tough working in this environment with Jack and Michael here? Come on now.
It's tough in the sense that it pushes me musically. There's things that I learn a lot from Michael as far as rhythm playing and sounds and tones. I mean, of course, there's stuff to learn with guys that have been doing it twice as long as I have. So there's, it's but it's cool. I'd rather have somebody who's been around and knows what they're talking about, bitching me out about playing the right notes than somebody that doesn't. Kids my own age. So it's cool. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure sometimes. Because you tend to take things to heart when you're hearing it from guys you used to go see in concert and you grew up listening to. It's like it's kind of tough sometimes on the ego, but it's great.
How's it been out with like Tesla right now? I mean, this show, it's only a one show thing, and you got Ted Nugent, of course, playing last. It's a co-headline thing with Tesla and Ted Nugent. What is it like playing with those two bands? I mean, these are two bands. I mean, Ted Nugent's been around forever, it seems like, and of course, Tesla came out in the middle period, and you guys came out at the same time. What is that like?
Well, we have a history with Tesla. We had a great tour with them in '89, where we had half of the tour, the opening band was Kix, and the other half of the tour was Badlands. But Tesla and Great White did a co-headlining thing where we flip-flopped positions every night.
Do you like doing that?
It was a great tour. I mean, there were sellouts almost every night on that tour. And I was just talking to Frank tonight. they're going to be almost in pace with us finishing our next record and finishing their next record. And I said, think about next year.
I dedicate this to 107.7 The Bone. It's a song just for you, baby. Come on, get off your ass from Santa Clara. Come on, get up, man. This ain't no f***ing library. See your hands in the air above your heads. Remember, clothing is optional. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, whoa. Whoa. All right. 1, 2, 3, take it to the floor. Take a walk. It's just a cool, cool girl. Man, baby, sweeter than brown sugar. Never mind, it's the fancy took her. She says she wants to have a small head around her. We smile, though it drive you insane. Well, lately, tell them out, just right back again. Baby, won't you rock it tonight? And when she's in the mood, when she gets that loving groove, when she wants it rude, she grooves with real stuff.
Welcome back to Stacey Rockin'. You know, a lot of people have been waiting to meet the Bone Babes. And we've got them backstage here at Bone Bash 2. We have
Shannon.
Nicole. Corinne. Angela.
Angela. We've got 4 Bone Babes. Of course, Wendy, my class president, didn't make it here. Wendy, what is up with that? Jeez, you're gonna pay, girl. So tell me, what is the criteria? How did you guys become Bone Babes?
You have to be intelligent and hot all at the same time. A winning combination.
What is the capital of Nova Scotia?
No idea.
Okay, so we won't put you on Jeopardy next week. I was
We didn't say super intelligent. We just said intelligent.
intelligent, as in higher than what?
And none of us are geography majors, are we?
No, we're
There you
not.
go.
You have great geography, so anyhow. So, I mean, obviously, you got Steven Seaweed, who's a pretty crazy guy. What is it like being around someone like Steven Seaweed?
A lot of fun.
Always exciting. Always exciting.
Lots of fun.
Look at the photo.
Is it a fun experience so far? I mean, this is your first real gig as being Bone Babes, and they didn't really dress you guys up, too scantily, which is something that I think is nice because personally, my wife would not like to see that on the video with me sitting between that. So I think it's important that you guys are dressed nicely. But I mean, do you plan on this being like a lifetime thing, or is this like a weekly thing, or week to week, day to day, month to month? What is it?
It's a
Very-
side job, right?
Yeah, it's very
A lot of
side.
us have careers
We have
or
full-time
students.
Students, yeah.
So you're a student. At where?
I'm a law student
At where?
at Napa Valley College.
Okay, and you are a
Claims manager for a freight forwarding company.
and
Architect.
architect, like Mr. Brady.
I work with my dad out of South City, Nob Hill Pizza. So we have fun.
Knob Hill Pizza, and that's the one. Knob Hill Pizza where?
It's based out of San Francisco. We do like concerts and we do birthday parties, company parties. We do pizza, popcorn, cotton candy, those big inflatable things you get in, jump around.
Big and what? Inflatable things. This is a family show, kind of.
Yeah, so we just have lots of fun going around doing things like that. So I do that, and I do this.
And she got a little
I have lots
plug
of
for her
fun.
family business.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, tell me about the first night of being a Bone Babe. Is it something everything you expected, or are you expecting more, expecting less?
Much more than we
more.
expected. It's
Definitely
been a great time.
Much more.
You met lots of interesting people. You've hanged out with some pretty cool people out here. You got Jason Giambi out there. You saw him out there, right? I don't know if he's a bachelor or not, but not that I'm checking.
We got to hang out with the great guys from Great White. They've been so awesome to us all night long. Tesla,
night.
they've been wonderful. We didn't get a chance. Well, no, some of us got to meet Ted.
Yeah, well, some of us got
Yeah.
to meet.
I missed it.
Terrible Ted. I mean, as long as you're not wearing a deer skin, I guess you're all right.
Yeah.
The leopard skin undies will work, though.
Well, in that case.
Well, you guys have a fun time out there being Bone Babes, because I think it's a unique experience. I think you're going to enjoy very much, and we hope to see you out in Bone Bash 3 World.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Let me hear you rock and rollers. Oh, when she's in the mood, when she gets that loving groove, when she wants to rude, she rules. Give it to me. When she gets that loving groove, when she's getting rude, she rules. Let me hear it. You know it. So my, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Welcome back to CC Rock. I am with Steven Seaweed, the voice of The Bone. How you doing?
Seven the Bone, classic rock that rocks.
I'll tell you, you guys have come on with gangbusters in the last year. I mean, the Bone Bash a year ago, the Scorpions, Night Ranger, Pat Travers. Now we've got Tesla, we've got Nugent, we've got Great White. How did this all thing come about? I mean, how do you guys organize something this big events?
Very simple. We decided we have to have a party for all the boneheads, so you throw a party. Just that simple. It is just that easy.
Well, you got a party and a half here. I mean, you've got a lot of boneheads. You got people designing signs for Tesla over here.
Right.
You just give away a guitar.
Yep.
I mean, you guys aren't just doing a radio station. You are exclamation park. I mean, you guys are in a park itself. Great America. You're giving away all kinds of stuff. You had the rides a little while ago. What was it called?
And we're good at it too, aren't we?
What was the thing you did with the rides a little while ago? I was here with my kids and I had a great time. You did the thing, the free rides and all the bone bashers.
Yeah, the free ride. We did that earlier this year.
What was it called though? I can't even remember the hell, and he can't either.
It was our free ride. Everybody rides.
The free
for
ride. It sounds like a bus. But anyhow, what is the deal with the Bone? I mean, you guys have come up with this classic rock sound, but not just classic rock. I mean, there's the Eagle in Sacramento, which is kind of cool. They have a classic rock sound, but you guys bring out some stuff that people haven't heard in a long time. How do you get away with that in the radio world of this, commerciality?
Well, first of all, you got to give them the classic rock that rocks. And then we've decided, people want to hear an occasional song that, is just hidden. And we call them Boneyard Classics. So we poke around in the boneyard, we dig them up, and there you go. So it's the mix. And a lot of it comes from our program director, Larry Sharp, who's very together. The man knows what he's doing. He knows how to make us look good, and he knows how to program the music.
What about these Bone Babes?
These Bone Babes, extremely good-looking women who also have a rather big IQ, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes. I have one from my senior class. She's my senior president. She has a couple grand IQs, but we'll be talking to her in a little while. But I'll tell you, amazing station. Good luck with the Bone. We'll hopefully see you next time.
You will, yep.
you remember this one, Santa Clara? Shake this mother up. Well, the times are getting hard for you, little girl. I'm a humming and a strumming all over God's world.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this month's edition of CC Rock with Great White at the Bone Bash 2, baby, with the Bone Babes. Oh, yeah. Anyhow, great show. If you want to get in touch with CC Rock, please give me a call at 925-933-6264. You could also email me, metalmat at metalmat@home.com. Now, something really cool about CC Rock, you've got to check it out, baby. This is it. This is what CC Rock has been working on for hard 3 years. 3 years now. CC Rock has been working on the CC Rock website. Check it out at ccrock.tv. That's right, www.ccrock.tv. It's a bunch of cool stuff in there. There's some news, there's archives, there's great pictures. There's even some really cool stuff out there I think you're going to enjoy very much on this site. So definitely check it out. And hey, give me a reply. Tell me what you think about our website. Tell me what you think about CC Rock in general. Because, you know, the show's been going on for 3 years and we brought it to the fans. I have lots of people out there say, hey, we love your show, it's all great. But I want some response, you know, like I said, from you, the general public. The more response you get, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to bring it up even in a higher notch after this and maybe, I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5 camera shoots, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll even get some other bands out there. We're working on some like Aerosmith, who knows? Who knows, like I said. But anyhow, give us a call, give us an email, check out the website. We'll see you next time, which will have a great show with the boys from Blue Oyster Cult for our Halloween edition of CC Rock. That's right, we call it the Blue Oyster Witch Project. It's CC Rock, it's gonna be fun. We'll see you next time.
Now we're talking. I said, mama. Oh, you know it, do it yourselves. I said, very good. I said, and one more time, come on. Bring it on, boys. God bless you. Good night.